It's the Coach's Corner Show, brought to you by WJER Sports in partnership with Smartway Communications, Sugar Valley Meats, Kempthorne Volkswagen, and Williams Floor Covering.
And I want to welcome you into the Coach's Corner Show. It's brought to you by WJER Radio. Willie Grove, along with Mike Johnson, head coach of the Quakers. 2 in a row, Coach. Talk to me about the Madison Comprehensive game last Friday.
Well, it was a hard-fought game. The defense played lights out. They recorded 7 turnovers, 5 interceptions, 2 fumble recoveries. They were just all over the field, and it's great when the defense plays like that. It takes care of itself.
You know what? Let's talk about everything rises and falls on leadership. Maybe some introductions. Who are your guys, your assistants that coach on the defensive side of the football?
Well, first off is Seth Watson. Seth's been with the program. We were actually talking about it last night. I want to say for 10 years now, and he's done a phenomenal job. He's been defensive coordinator for the lion's share of that, and he just does a great job breaking down their offense, what the opposition wants to do, and having a good game plan ready for. So Seth's really the guy in charge on defense. Corey Swinderman is our linebacker coach, and he ends up signaling a lot of things for our defense, communicating it on the field. Then we have other guys in the back half. Jesse Candle does a great job with our corners, and Stephen Palumbo as well. And then outside linebackers, you have Jason Scabona. And that leaves the guys up front, which is Adam Witter and Dave Clarkson. So they do a really good job getting our guys prepared day in and day out, but last Friday they really showed it, which was awesome. That
was a great game for the defense for sure. Offense, they're coming along. I mean, you've got some younger guys on the offensive side, but yet they're being more consistent. Can we say that?
Yeah, we could definitely say that. Yes, the offense has become more consistent. The run game has become more consistent. We got a couple things in the pass game that are working well, so we want to expand on what's good, let it all grow, and keep going from there.
Talk to me about your opponent upcoming this week.
All right, coming up this week, we got Lexington Minutemen are coming to town. They are 2-5. They had a big win over Worcester a couple of weeks ago, and they're going to come in trying to get back on the right track. Last 2 weeks they went against Mansfield Senior and against West Home, so they had a couple setbacks. I believe they've had some injuries, but they're going to try to get back on track here. So they like to run the ball. They have a very talented wideout who's I believe a Division I basketball prospect. Mm-hmm. The quarterback is shifty. He does a good job running the ball, does a good job passing the ball. So we're going to have to try to bottle him up so he can't get rid of the ball, and then whenever they hand it off, tackle him.
Coach, the last couple of weeks you've had some outstanding players. We were able to give out some Subway players of the game. Willie Wallace just a couple weeks ago, and then Thad Van Arsdale this past week. What do you think about us just maybe having a word with them?
That'd be great.
All right, we'll get them up here right now. And we are with a couple of seniors of the Quaker football team, Thad Van Arsdale and Willie Wallace. And Thad, I'll start with you this past week. Now, I've never in 30 years been invited to enjoy a sub sandwich with our Subway players of the game. Will you be the first one to invite me?
Yeah, for sure.
You will?
For sure, yeah.
Hey, congratulations, though. A couple interceptions. Great game. You were our Subway player of the game. Talk to me a little bit about your defense and how they played this past Friday.
Well, I think we were all just flying around making plays, and when everyone does their job, it's easy to make plays. So.
And now coming up this week, you got Lexington. What are some of the things you're working on in practice to prepare for them?
They've got some athletes. They've got a couple kids that are really big and strong, so we're just going to have to be able to contain them. But I think it should be good.
All right. Now, Thad, you got a guy right beside you. Do you kind of take it easy, or you kind of watch out for Willie on defense? You make sure he doesn't get hit too hard?
We work together well. I mean, sometimes I bounce it out to him. Sometimes he forces it into me, so it's fun.
All right. So Willie Wallace, and man, I'll tell you what, good game this past Friday, but I think the game of the year was the week before. Talk to me about some of the things that you did defensively for the Quakers in the week before.
I had that pick six, which really helped, like move the game forward, score, get up there, and made some tackles, but it's always a good team effort. I think our defense rallies to the ball, and once we're all to the ball, they can't really do anything.
Well, you guys are having a great season. Talk to me, Willie, about the leadership maybe that you and some of your other seniors provide for the younger players. What are some things you are really thinking about and making sure that the younger players get involved in?
I think the biggest thing is probably just leading by example, showing them how we play on the field, shows them how they need to play all the way through their senior year.
All right, Thad Van Arsdalen, Willie Wallace, thanks for joining us here on Coach's Corner.
Yep.
Thank you.
That is the Coach's Corner show right here on WJER.
This has been the Coach's Corner Show, a production of Claxon Communications for WJER Sports. Brought to you by Smartway Communications, Sugar Valley Meats, Kempthorne Volkswagen, and Williams Floor Covering.